Howdy, hey everybody, this is SK again. In our last episode, I believe we had just taken over this castle right here, which is Estonia? Yeah, Estonia. We managed to put Talon, which I believe was, what's-his-face's Gizdark's son, under our proverbial banner, under the promise that he could kill us eventually when he sees fit. You know, I guess that's just how Fandaria rolls. But we did get a whole crap ton of generals, which, you know, the 5 or 6 people he had, on top of the 2 or 3 people that I had, that I'd captured from previous battles, that finally were wooed to my side with promises of bagels and cookies and, you know, weekends off and whatnot. All of which were a lie, of course, but, you know, all in the name, all is fair in love and war. And now I am faced with the decision of where exactly to go next. I know that I tend to have actually very strong units for the most part. Cavalry is usually one of the stronger units available. However, I also know that they are exceptionally bad against monks. All melee units tend to be exceptionally bad against mages, of which Tradnor is the variety of choice. So it looks like I may have to do a little dipsy-doodle here and go down through Izumo, and then kind of, you know, edge my way up around over here, so that way I can score up some more people. Potentially. I mean, I'm not exactly a strategist, so God only knows why I'm playing this game. However, I'm going to see if this might be of some kind of, perhaps use is not the correct word. Basically, I'm going to see how it's going to shake out. You know, the long and short of it is. But for the moment, I'm really gonna have to move some of these people around because I have no soldiers to speak of. So my options at this point are maybe not limited, but I'm gonna have to basically push the advantages I have while I have them, because if I don't, people are basically just gonna wind up whittling me down. Now, chances are, Izumo probably already knows that I'm basically going to be knocking on their doorstep sometime soon, so I'm not really going to have the option. Do I have anyone with any units whatsoever? No. That's unfortunate. That makes me a very sad camper. Do I have units here? No. 1. 4. I could make use of this. Good. Alright, that's good. That's fodder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level these guys up really quick. Maybe not level, but excuse me. I'm going to fill them up with the proverbial gasoline. I think that was the joke I made last time, but you know, whatever. There's nothing wrong with rehashing a joke that's 6 months old. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy Nelson, Moline, and Gillette, who I'm glad to see have back. English, me speaking at good. I'm gonna move you over here for the moment and then determine what place I'm going to hit afterwards. Now, maybe I'm just going to be sticking my hands into a proverbial bee's nest here, but it's better than doing nothing, because at the moment I am wholly unprepared for any kind of assault. And he has 6 generals who are all... Within 30 seconds, I'm already starting to regret, maybe not regret, but rethink my potential decision here. Actually, let me see how are the countries faring? I mean, we're already among the highest so far. We have the most generals by far. Let me see. Izumo has 11 generals, Tradnor has 14, and they have 12. I really am not cool with... Oh, that poor army. That poor army. Don't you dare attack me. Okay, good. They seem to be focused on attacking each other, so that is the perfect time for me to go... I don't want to say balls deep, because that sounds crass, but to go effectively balls deep on Izumo. Whoops, wrong button. Nope, castle. There you go. That's a good little unit thingy. Yes, you are. Bagril. I'm not really sure why I'm, you know, pumping him up first. He doesn't really have anything of use. However, could be useful. I'll go ahead and get him up to snuff. Now, how many people do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's suitable. That's passable. So I'm going to go ahead and move all of these guys out, which may be tactical suicide if they do decide to attack this castle. But, nah, thinking, whatevers. I'm going to move you down here, and then I'm going to start going through Izumo. Try to fortify, push down here maybe, and then just make sure to keep this castle fortified so I can go ahead and push out here after a decent sum of time has passed. which may or may not be a week. Now, chances are he probably knows shit's gonna go down. Oh, he only has one guy. He only has one guy, too? Oh. I picked an ideal time to do this. He's gonna be completely blindsided. Don't you dare. Oh, good. Good. Where are you going? Good, good, good. Okay, so that castle has... Hello. Opportunity. It's a knockin'. And I wanted to say something about knocking boots and making a joke about it, but I couldn't make it work, because I'm scum. Oh well, whatever. Such is the way of things. Alright, so I'm gonna take this opportunity while I have it. I'm gonna use this guy, because I don't know, because I can, I guess. Nelson... Nelson... and Malene. That'll work. Please select a new leader. Probably Gillette. Again, Gillette, you're my man, you're my dog, you're my homie, and all that stuff and things. However, I need to focus on the guys that actually have nameplates on them, you know what I mean? Don't take any offense, truly, but... Alright, so... He has one person here, but I know this guy's actually... Holy shit, I just realized he has 60 samurai. That's unfortunate. Wait a minute. The person I sent off, was she a priest? I know she had no soldiers. I thought she was a priest that could... Well, whatever. I'm gonna have to deal with it later. Who do I put in? I mean, Goldark is obviously the clear choice, but... What am I saying? Goldark is a clear choice. I'm just gonna pick him. He's the leader of my freaking country. If he can't do it, no one can. Rah, 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 cheerleader, pom-pom, etc., etc. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this under put this under defense formation, or protect formation, excuse me. So that way, if nothing else, tactics. I'm gonna go ahead and do defense, because why not? And I'm gonna go... Holy Blast is freaking useless. Unless I have a massive army sitting in the middle of nowhere, proverbially, then there's no point in even using it. It also doesn't hurt the general, which is the big reason for me doing it. Because that's also... Oh my god. It's also an added bonus. And it was extremely important for me to go ahead and use my power before What's-His-Face had a chance to do anything, because he has that ninja star, which completely wrecks my ability to be any... Well, it... Oh, excuse me. I got distracted by the pretty little ponies. It, like I said, it pushes my power bar back and makes me incapable of actually using my spells, so... You know, I gotta press my advantage while I have it. English. I promise you, it's my first language. I sincerely doubt he's gonna be able to... Oh, good. Very smart ninja. That's a good little ninja, yes you are. Alright, so... Now we have this castle. Chances are we're going to be pushing the other castle very quickly. And hopefully, chances are I'm going to have to make sure that this is fortified, so that way... they're probably coming this way soon. Yeah, they're going to be fortifying that castle to a great degree. Unless... Oh, they have all their troops over there. That's the perfect time to advance while I have it. I know that there was something... I can't remember who said it. Was it Napoleon? Or Napoleon Dynamite, who said something along the lines of, it's a fool's errand to do a war on two fronts. Well, guess what, fucker? That's what I'm doing. I don't have as many people as I thought I did. That's highly unfortunate. And I don't really have many strong people, do I? Alright, Magnum. It's your turn. If nothing else, you'll be fodder. Which may again be a foolhardy decision. But if nothing else, at least so long as I have some people with full soldiers, enough to just sort of make do while I can hurry up with some reinforcements, I should be okay. I mean, truth be told, this game... To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, this game really could have done with, you know, variable difficulty settings, because this as it is, I mean, you know, my wee little 13-year-old self found it a very suitable challenge, but to be completely honest, now that I've beaten it, you know, 7 or 8 times... Oops. Buttons. Okay, there we go. Defense. Now that I've, You know, I mean, I beat it 7 or 8 times at the age of like 14, and now that I'm playing it now, I'm noticing some of the inherent flaws of the AI and how easily exploitable it can be, and it could have most definitely done with a stronger difficulty setting, so that way I don't have to actually actively handicap myself to make it more challenging. I'm saying this knowing full well that I'm not actually taking advantage and min-maxing this the way I should be, and believe me, I'm not saying that as a slam against the game, because this game is freaking awesome! However, there are times where I do wish it would be a little bit more meaningfully challenging. It's very easy to gain a foothold very early on and stay that way. Now granted, that could also be the result of me playing a kingdom that is probably a little bit... See, the thing is, I want to say I can't even say for certain if this is an easier kingdom than others. I know that Junin is widely considered to be the easiest because it starts off in its, you know, little corner of the world with a very, very strong troop type, and tends to, you know, gain momentum very, very quickly, whereas, come on, Magnum, you can do it. You can do it. Good boy. That's a good little Magnum PI, yes you are. Though you were better looking as a brunette, but, you know, what the hell do I know? But I know Junin is considered to be the easiest. I don't really know if Fandaria is considered one of the easiest as well. I can guarantee you that either Azumo, Tradnor, or Topaz are probably the 3 hardest. I mean, easily the hardest. I want to say Azumo is the hardest because you're landlocked and you're surrounded by people who can probably, you know, rock your world. But given certain perspectives, I imagine that... Yeah, shut up. Given certain perspectives, I imagine that Topaz might be considered more difficult because it is quite literally in the middle of the continent with a fairly weak troop unit that you're going to have to deal with to the best of your ability. And that's just not going to cut it sometimes, for certain, for sure. However, you know, I don't know. I still don't consider Fandaria to be the easiest of the, you know, one of the easier ones. I still consider this of the outlier ones, you know, Tristan, Highland, Bozak, and Fandaria. I consider this probably one of the harder of the bunch because you start out with very, very strong generals, don't get me wrong, but you also start out with Azumo and Tradnor and Topaz all kind of riding your ass. Uh-oh, speaking of which. Uh-oh, that poor little thing. You're gonna die. You gonna die, yes you are. I feel like such a country bumpkin saying that, but you know, whatever. I guess that's because I am a country bumpkin, but you know, whatever. Now, the question is, where am I gonna move these guys? Use guys. Oh, I have a second general here. Why do I have a second general here? Ishtar, why are you over here? That was odd of me. Oh, nope. No. There you go. Deploy. I'm gonna move you over here. And given... let me check the country status again. Topaz... They're actually both right along the same path. However, Topaz is more dangerous because they have monks. And monks versus cavalry is bad juju. I don't know why it's bad juju, because, you know, guys swinging their feet around should in no way, shape, or form be capable of, you know, killing a armored horse and carrier or whatnot. But, what the hell do I know? I mean, this is just logic. I mean, there are people shooting fireballs out of their ass, so it's not like this thing is grounded in reality in any way, shape, or form. Alright, so... Actually, I think there's going to be time before they actually hit. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so... I think that went well, all things told. Oh, there's a story point. Excuse me, Lord Goldark. I have an important issue that I must ask you to consider. Let me hear it. This is top-secret information which Gaul and I obtained. We would ask that the conversation be private. Alright, everyone but Scythe and Gaul, please leave. Now then, what is it? Now finally we can discuss matters as equals. Oh, really? Showing your true character, are you? So, Goldark, how would you like to make a deal with us? A deal? Sounds intriguing. It is very simple. All we ask is that you partner with us. Then, we will support you in your plan to rule Legendra. Huh. Now that my brother Gizdark is dead, I'm the one you want to secretly control. You are too good to kill. Become as we are, followers of Madrick. Madrick, dun dun dun. Then you will not only be conqueror of Legendra, you could be the king of the whole world. So there's another continent besides Legendra? There's an interesting story point. I would like to subscribe to your newsletter, even though you have a blanket for a head. King of the world. That is correct. Not a bad deal, is it? No matter how they try, no matter what they do, human beings can never defeat the great Madrick. Be his obedient servant? Be his obedient servant, be our partner, and rule the world. You know it is the only way. Okie dokie. Ellipsis. Plus exclamation point. Think of it, Goldark. If we support you, the rule of Legendra... Oh my god, this is why I don't do this. The rule of Legendra will be child's play. Alright. I will enter into a temporary partnership. He did notice the word temporary, which is quite interesting. It is a deal, then. This is bad juju, man. The sooner you take control, the better, right? We have soldiers far more useful than human ones. Witness as they gather just for you. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Lord Goldark, we now can... Oh boy, oh boy. To be completely honest, I kind of forgot. I forgot this little tidbit of information. Hey, Magnum was the only outstanding... He was the only one who fought, I guess? No, I guess it was Goldark and Nelson. Or, excuse me, Magnum. I don't want to, you know, pull the veil back on the joke. Alright, so... How many people did I capture? He was the one that said to screw me before. See? See what time in the brig does for you? And Derpface Supreme. Yeah, I bet he's not interested. Can't say anything to him because he's a major general. Are you in the army? Because you're a major bitch. That makes me smile. Something my boss told me once talking about bitchy people at work. Alright. But anyway, back to the point. Let me go ahead and search some of the things that are in here. Usually I would just cut past this. Foldy roll. Now, I remember somebody explaining that as to mean some kind of, you know, like shenanigans or some such. But every time I see it, it just makes me giggle because it's not English to me. It sounds like gibberish and whatnot and things. Okay, I definitely, most definitely to sound like I'm freaking Rain Man or something. I'm going to have to fortify the hell of these. The hell of these? The hell out of these. Hopefully get some extra troops coming in. Even if I don't increase their, maybe not productivity, increase the size of the castle. At least this way I can get some more soldiers in there. Because if not, I am screwed. Alright, items. Did I get anything? I know I just got something called a Soul Buster, which I know is supposed to be something for the more, I guess, like, soldiery-minded types. This Moonbeam Sword, I'm assuming, is only supposed to be for samurai, which I do not have any. So that one's just probably gonna gather dust. Now, why did they say they're going to have more than human troops? I'm afraid of what they have. They have mages. Do you have anything? No, you have mages too? Oh, Christ. Nelson did some good work for me, so let me go ahead and give him some... Give him some lovin'. Gimme some lovin'. Please don't sue me, whoever sang that song. Who else? He only has 22 cavalry. He only has 20 cavalry, so I'll give him something as well. Let me see. Who else? Malene has only 20 units. I'll drop her some mages. She's gonna need some. I think she's also sitting in Nicarol, so that's gonna cause some problems if I don't have a decent sum of backupnessism. He doesn't need anything. Does anyone else? No, I think... Ouch. Tables, man. How do they work? I think we should be good for now, so let me go ahead and save this, and we can go ahead and go through one more phase before we call this episode a day. So that way, see if there's anything else of use. At this point, I might just be playing defensive, primarily. Just trying to get up some soldiers. To gain some soldiers. Yeah, it was Nicarol. Because there's Nicarol and then there's Micarol, and both of them are sort of like hotspot areas that have a tendency to be consistently attacked. Ooh, I have a dragon. Excuse me, they have a dragon. I want a dragon. I'm gonna go get a dragon, guys. I hope you don't mind. Wait, let me double check to make sure she's a priest. She's a priest. That's great. So guess what I'm doing? You're gonna fight. You're gonna pew some dragons, and I'm gonna give you some free levels and things. And then you're gonna pew the dragon to death, and you're going to die in it. Well, not you're gonna die. He's gonna get captured, and I'm gonna promote you, and everything's gonna be a happy, wonderful time. Ooh, it's white. That's interesting. I shall not let you evil overcome me. English. This is how I roll, man. My tenuous use of the English language, it guides me in things. Now, hopefully, these 20 mages can... Oh god. Oh god. Regroup. Advance. Stand by. Please kill them. Please kill them. Please kill them. Please. Thank you. Now, advance. Hopefully he doesn't have that one sort of, like, weird, flippy scissor attack thing that, you know, could probably two-shot her, because I would be highly disappointed if she died. I mean, well, that's not true. I probably wouldn't care either way. But I wouldn't be totally pleased, let's just put it that way. Now, surround him, and then pew, and... I wonder if the AI... Of course the AI doesn't... Holy god, that hurts! Okay, stand by. Okay, you can go ahead and murder them, and I'm just gonna kind of sit back and chill for a little bit, sip some of my water, because I forgot to get tea, and I'm too lazy to go downstairs. Well, obviously I can't because I'm recording, but I'm too lazy to go downstairs for the moment, so I'm going to sip some water. I'll be back in a second. Hope you don't hear this. Ooh. Good timing! I just ran out of water, and you probably heard me go because the straw was almost empty, or the drink was almost empty, and the straw was like, give me sustenance! So, let me see what we have. We got cavalry. Oh! She loses the units after she's done. I was not aware of such things. Huh! I did not know such things. 'Tis good to know. Indeedy-dee-dee-do. Okay. Malene, you're going in. You're level 2. Ouch, she's level 6. I really need to move this thing just a smidge farther away from my hand, because I keep... Intentionally, I guess, my hand is becoming independently self-aware and just wants to randomly punch things, because I don't know, me and my hand have issues. We need to talk. Wow, that sounded wrong on, like, every conceivable level. I didn't say anything. Nope, nothing was said. There was just dead silence for the last 30 seconds. Alright, so I've been recording for... One of the nice things about this new-ish setup that I've done, the previous, I guess you could call it series, I did with Fraps and then going through Sony Vegas to edit and all that kind of stuff. And one of the major issues I had while doing that is that while that's, you know, the preferred way of doing things, there seemed to be a lot of difficulty in me trying to find a format that is not a ridiculously high file size while still being able to... Oh, crap. Wow, that hurts. Okay. Stand by? Yeah, you go ahead and you do that. One of the difficult things that I found is that it was difficult to find a balance between a decent file size for the length of the video and then, you know, actual quality. There was always seemed to be issues. One of the reasons that after, you know, the 4th or 5th episode, I dropped down to 480p rather than 720 was that the file sizes for my admittedly crappy internet, you know, upload capability was just way too high to be of work. So I went ahead, dropped it down, and I was trying to bang my head against of how to make this a decent quality looking recording without it being a ridiculously huge size. Recently, I looked up OBS, which honestly I can't use for streaming because my internet is still garbage even though I updated it. My upload capabilities are not nearly good enough to really sustain any kind of streaming. However, I noticed that OBS software does actually have the ability to record things, which does make things, you know, innumerably easier without, you know, so long as I don't have to do any kind of, like, editing and post or anything like that, which, for something like this, I really don't have to. There's not really a whole lot of, like, post-recording or any kind of post-production. It's just me talking over me playing a freaking video game, for Christ's sake. It's not like it's hard. So, this actually does have the ability to do a decent file size without me... God, crap. Okay, that's cool. You're not hitting the soldiers. I'm okay with that. Oh, it's that thing. That kind of hurts. I'm not wholly pleased with that, but sure. But, getting back to the point, long story short, OBS actually can do a pretty good job, in fact, a pretty damn good job, actually, of, recording files. God damn it, you dyslexic. There you go, that's what I was trying to do. It actually does a pretty good job of creating decently sized videos with decent visuals that's not a ridiculously huge size, provided there's no post-recording. So chances are, unless something goes wrong where I record something horribly or I have to edit something out, at which point I'm going to have the exact same problem I did before, this does make my setup actually a lot easier. And to make matters even better, I don't actually have to worry about, you know, recording myself in Audacity, because trying to record microphone files within Fraps, I mean, it's obviously possible, in a lot of cases probably preferable, but for me it just never seemed to... It never seemed to work the way I wanted it to, let's just put it that way. It just didn't have the sound quality that I would wish of it, whereas OBS actually has a setting in there where it will automatically basically turn the mic input off after, you know, X milliseconds worth of silence or, you know, low sound quality. So, which actually makes the quality overall better. Long story short, I'm ranting about OBS because, yay, happy, good times. You know, to pull the proverbial veil back, I suppose. Basically, I'm redoing the setup to hopefully make it a little bit better for everybody involved, because while I don't do this very often, I admit, I haven't done this for months at a time, I do still want to make a decently high quality and decently entertaining product, or at least to the best of my admittedly not very good ability. It's the best that I got, basically. And you guys... Why did I deploy you? Why did I move you over here? I'm highly... Wait, what? Okay, this is what happens when I start talking and stop paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. Now I don't even understand what it was I was trying to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move you down here while y'all take down Izumo. And Nicarol's getting attacked again. I feel like freaking Paula Deen and I don't like it. Do not like it. You know, I'm looking at the recording time and I'm realizing that maybe I should have cut it off at the last domestic affairs section, because this is actually proving to be... I definitely can't use that for there because she'll be killed instantly. Maybe I should have cut it off at the domestic affairs section, because this actually is moving on a little bit longer than I was expecting it to. It's going up to about 28 minutes now, so... Ugh. Oh well, I'll try my best. I'll try my best to get this done at a decent pace, and if I actually have to cut it, I won't be happy about it, but I will. Just because after a certain amount of time I know that it becomes difficult to manage on my end. It can also be somewhat, I don't know, difficult to watch from a viewer perspective, because it can be very difficult to watch something longer than a half hour, to actually dedicate that chunk of time to just watching somebody play a video game and commentate over it. I know that it sounds stupid, but I know that actually is kind of a lot to ask of a single person, to sit there for 45 minutes and watch me play a video game while talking about inane bullshit. However, which is why I'm mentioning all this stuff about OBS and all of this stuff that I'm running through my head, is because I do want to make this as entertaining as possible for the people who actually do sit here and watch this for 30, 40, 50 minutes, however long it's going to have to be. I want to make sure that you're actually getting your money's worth, as it may happen to be, which sounds potentially stupid, I don't know, but what I'm saying here is I'm thinking about y'all. You know, I watch this stuff too. I want to make something that's entertaining for people in some fashion or another. But anyway, back to the game. These guys are getting their ass kicked, which I find amusing, because I think these are the remnants of the guys stuck in between the little, you know, baseball-esque, like, you know, when the guy tries to steal second base and he winds up getting picked off, and he basically is stuck between the first and the second baseman, and he's running back and forth trying desperately not to get caught. That's what these guys are doing, except instead of getting, you know, run out, you know, they're getting brutally beaten, tortured, and possibly murdered as well. Them's the breaks, I guess, right? That's what happens when you shoot fireballs out of your ass. I guess your sword, technically, but, you know, ass, sword's kind of like the same thing if you don't think about it too much. Good. They retreated again. Chances are they're probably either going to be captured by Topaz or captured by myself. Hopefully by myself, because I want a dragon, damn it. Dragons are my friends when they don't eat me. Alright. Deploy. You are not getting out of here. Damn it, you're not getting out of here. Again. Make yourself useful. No, don't take captives. Go. That didn't work. Damn it, I waited too long. Alright, and here is battle number... How many battles have I done this turn? Like 3 or 4? Oh, somebody! I really should have captured this guy while I had the chance. I mean, I have the home field advantage, so it's not that bad, but I really should have captured him while I had the chance. So here's what's gonna happen. That's... No, because he has the ability to slow her casting down, so she's gonna be useless. I'll go ahead and use Aaron. Even though archers are useless, she should have the ability to at least knock some of his troops out of the running. And if nothing else, at least whittle him down so my other people can take him down more easily. Spoken like I'm actually a strategist. Freaking Sun Tzu over here. Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu? No, it's Sun Tzu, right? Sun Tzu, the Art of War? Because I know that there was a Batman video game that was like The Wrath of Sun Tzu, or... Because it was Sun Tzu's The Art of War, right? Sun Tzu, you know, one's a video game character, one's like an ancient Chinese philosopher and, you know, military strategist. You know, kind of like the same thing if you don't think about it. Oh, shit! That's the whole reason I picked her up and I forgot to do it. Oh, god damn it. This is what happens when I talk. Yep. That sucks. But on the plus side, wow, like her power is not even moving at all. Holy crap, does it actually just stall it? Okay, you gotta retreat, hon. You did your time, I guess, but you gotta retreat. This is what I get for talking. I completely forgot to use my spell. Aw, shit, man. Sorry, didn't mean to get distracted there. I just looked at something. I actually have a second monitor because, you know, I'm a spoiled millennial, I guess, that actually spends my money on things that I like. Anyway, I actually have a second monitor, and I was just happened to glance at the weather, and they're talking about another, like, 8 to 10 inches of snow in this area for tomorrow, and now I just kind of want to, like, throw my head into a blender because I don't wanna, man. I don't wanna. I'm done with snow, man. I am, like, beyond done with snow. I'm so beyond done with snow. I love snow, don't get me wrong. I really genuinely like snow. I don't like it this goddamn much. If I like snow this much, I would freaking live in Alaska. I don't live in Alaska, so I don't want to see that much snow. But I guess that's, you know, that's what I get, you know. Mother Nature's pissed and we gotta deal with it, so deal with it we shall. Like, I have room to talk. My ass is gonna be sitting in my, well, maybe not my underwear, I'm gonna be sitting in my PJs all day on Monday because I'm on vacation. Otherwise, I'd have to be walking through it, which would, yeah, it's not that bad, really. Just have snow boots and you'll be fine. Please murder them. Murder them. Murder them, please. Murder them more than you're currently doing, please. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong numbers. Yeah, because, you know, a old gray guy and a apparently drunken ninja are kind of like the same thing. Seriously, look at her eyes, man. What is up with her? Why is there so much? I mean, I don't know. Is that makeup or is she just, like, really, really drunk? Or is she just, like, super hungover or, you know, just, like, what's the word? Not, it's not hungover. It's not strung out. Strung out. I'm bad. I don't know how I didn't remember that phrase, but she looks totally strung out, man. She needs to, like, lay off the vodka. Or, sake. Is it sake? Is sake the Japanese booze of choice? Because that's something about that's rice wine, right? Something like that? I don't know. I'm a freaking heathen. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, good. She's running. That's great. Believe it or not, that's actually fantastic. Because that means that means it's cutting off this really weird tangent that I'm going on, and I'm kind of okay with that. Now, he's already used his spells, so I can actually throw her in here now without fear of basically her getting destroyed. Well, that's not entirely true. I do fear her getting destroyed, but at least it's not as certain as it was before, I guess. You know, the more I'm talking, the more I kind of realize I have this sort of, like, Wilton, you know, William Shatner-esque ability to just sort of pause midway through a sentence because I forget what the fuck it is I was actually trying to say. I swear, English, it's my first language. I know that sounds weird, but that's, you know, it's true. I promise you, it's true. Okay. Kill them. Kill them faster, please. Kill them faster, please. That is not killing them faster, please. Resurrect. Buy time so they can get murdered. I know I'm actually wasting the spell in a very broad sense. I'm going to advance them. That way. Good. Very good. Good job, Lyria. In the end, you only technically lost 3 people, so that's good. But I have this sort of William Shatner-esque ability to just sort of pause what I'm doing halfway through a sentence because I kind of forget that I'm supposed to be speaking and get enthralled by the pretty visuals in front of me. Okay, stand by. And I suppose my brain is unable to comprehend the idea that I should still be speaking, and I lose my train of thought, and then, you know, squirrels and pretties and happy things happen because English, me speaking it good. You're going to be hearing that phrase a lot, by the way, just give you a heads up. And while we're waiting, I'm going to do a nice little stretch. One of the things my spoiled little ass is going to have to splurge on might be a more decent chair, because I'm effectively sitting on a lawn chair here, and I have been for like 3 years. That might be why I don't sit at a computer for too terribly long, even though I would like to, but I don't. Because, I don't know, some sort of like weird guilt or something? I don't know. But anyway, back to the point. This dude looks like a chick. Have you noticed that? Seriously, he looks like a woman, and I don't understand. Well, well, that's not true. I understand entirely. It's just, it makes me giggle because it's just very silly. Very how effeminate this guy is. In fact, I think one of his lines, if I remember correctly, was his actually saying, hey, let me just tell you this first, I'm actually a man. Which is, I kind of feel bad for him. No, that's not true. I don't feel bad for him at all. But I probably should, I'm guessing. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Holy balls, she's hurting. She's hurting real bad. Please murder those 2 people up front. I ask of you. I ask of you, please. Forward, advance. Oh shit, I put them in defensive stance, so now what they're going to do is they're going to be... Oh, she may die. Oh my god, he has 8 MP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy balls. He has 8 MP. At least kill the last of his soldiers. Give a little bit time left. Okay, retreat. I'm not gonna risk it. I can't afford to lose anybody on the front right now. Even if you are a priest and you're not really technically useful until you get that little holy shield spell, which makes you completely overpowered. Alright. Now, should I? Nah. I'll use Talon. I mean, I probably shouldn't be leveling him up because his entire purpose in life is to now murder me. And giving him experience is probably, lore-wise, a bad idea, but you know what? Screw lore. I need peoples. And really, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Come on. But damn, look at his ponytail, man. Look at that top knot. I'd kill for hair like that. His spells must do actually a fairly significant amount of damage. Yeah, that sounds about right. What goes around comes around. Come on. I'm now sitting at 39 minutes and 45 seconds, so hopefully this turn is going to end fairly soon. Otherwise, my lungs, my vocal cords are just going to give out on me completely. Really? Well, I'll give him credit. He's trying. Come on. I'll give him credit. He's tearing down these guys pretty easily. I started with, I think, was it 30 units or 40? May have only been 30. But he took out over half my troops, so... But that's good. I basically just hamstrung Izumo here. Because they just lost, I think, 2 or 3 of their major generals. I am the very model of a modern major general. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ah, damn it. It's about, yeah, you're telling me, pal, it's a battle again. But hey, I can capture him again. Woo! Okay. Viper, Nelson, Hagain, Maline, Baikal, Karhaz. I'll do Hagain. Why not? Or is it Hagane? Is it Hagane or Hagain? Whatever, screw it. It's English, man. I mean, well, technically it was originally Japanese, but shut up, you know what I meant. Neither of them have much health left, so if I don't wind up capturing both of these guys, I'm gonna be really cheesed off. Melee. I often wonder playing this game why nobody tried replicating this type of combat again after this point. I mean, that's not strictly true. There were a couple of games that did try. I know that Brigandine was a notable, I don't want to say clone, because that's really derogatory. In fact, I would say that Brigandine was actually far more strategic than what do you call this game? My god, why do you not work brain? I would say that, Brigandine was actually much more strategic than Dragon Force was on a, pound for pound level. But, I mean, here it's sort of like rock, paper, shotgun, you know what I mean? However, it's also much more fast-paced than Brigandine was, whereas a single battle in Brigandine could take you, oh Jesus, one battle in Brigandine could take you something like 2 or 3 hours if you were really trying to drag it out. I mean, on the off time it would probably take you like 15 or 20 minutes, but I mean, it could take for freaking ever to make headway in that game, whereas this one, it's, far more fast-paced, and actually, the idea of controlling 100 units and telling them what to do is still something that you don't see very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever really seen it since Dragon Force. I think there was a DS game that came out a couple of years ago that a lot of people, a lot of Dragon Force fans were touting as, the sort of like the second coming or the spiritual successor of Dragon Force, and it turned out to be complete garbage because apparently it was all randomized. So the strategic element was completely lost, but it surprises me that nobody's ever really tried to duplicate this, because it is a surprisingly addictive kind of gameplay. Even on an indie scene, if somebody tried doing something even a smaller scale of this, I would be on that shit like white on rice, man. Because it's fun and good times. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. Balls. Okay. Give people, please. Give, please. I can't even say it right. Give, please. Please. Please, give men, please. Please and thank you. Alright, now let me go ahead and... I have 69 soldiers. I'm 5. Alright. Give you men. Give you men. I can max you out faster than I can max out Aaron. So I'll go ahead and do that. This is going to be... oh boy. I knew it. I knew this is what was going to happen, man. I freaking knew this is what was going to happen. That's why I threw so many people in here, because I knew that Topaz was going to start just, railroading men over here constantly. Are you going to be attacking me too? Yes, you are. Balls and Shaz. Okay. Well, if nothing else, it gives me a perfect time to actually loop around this way. Whoop, no, loop around. Nope, loop around. Loop around. Where is the damn button? There it is. Loop around this way. So that way I can kind of catch Tradnor and Topaz unaware. Because I could push this way, but this is a major choke point, because if I try going this way, Tradnor will just come up through here, and... well, let me just put it this way. I'm going to cut this off here, because chances are this battle is going to be lasting me for a while. And this is going to start running very, very, very long if I don't cut it now. So, like I said, I'm going to be using this word 15 times, but I will be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.